What stereotypes about women do you dislike? There's this pop culture cliché that strong women are always rude, rebellious, angry, curses a lot, doesn't care about fashion or makeup, and, if it's an action movie, really good at beating people up. I feel like that's a very narrow definition of strong. What about the strength to overcome the loss of a loved one, or the strength to admit to a mistake, or maybe the strength to run a household and keep a family together? Of course, this extends to all genders, but for women specifically, it bothers me that strong characters are typically depicted to be a tomboy. Doesn't that imply that strong women are just women that act like men? Anyway. Rant over. That if we are mad we are on our periods. I rarely rage during mine. I'm normally tired and sick. All of them, but especially the one that we're always lying or manipulating no matter what. I can handle being seen as weak. I can't handle having a burly 6 feet 3 inches guy scoff and go, seriously? Because I literally cannot lift heavy things as easily as him or reach something on the top shelf. I can handle a mean girl. I can't handle dudes assuming every nice thing a woman says to another must be a backhanded compliment. I can handle an unwanted guy asking me out. I can't handle him assuming no is playing hard to get. But we are not as skilled as men. The phrase, "you're good for a girl," really irritates me. Stereotype that all women like to cook and clean and we're just naturally gifted at them both, and obviously attended a secret, women-only, night school where we were taught how to clean everything and cook anything a man desires. Sorry, but I honestly get so mad when my significant other implies these types of things. Can we have steak for dinner? Okay, sure, I don't know how to make that though. Utter confusion if men realized we are not just naturally gifted at cleaning, cooking and taking care of babies and we just literally Googled everything, just like they would do, relationships would be much less strained. That smart women can't be pretty. I want to be taken seriously as an engineer and wear sparkly things. I can be smart and feminine. But our likes, interests, and identities revolve around men. As an example, I love playing video games. It's something that I've been doing since I was 6 years old. It's nostalgic, it's fun. But if you play video games and are also a woman, you're considered a gamer girl, and some assume you probably just pretend you enjoy it to get attention from guys. It's so frustrating to me. Hobbies are not gender-tied. We are human beings with unique sets of interests, hobbies, and aspirations. It's so incredibly patronizing and almost dehumanizing to assume that we base these things off of men. Also that you can't be smart and pretty, or smart and kind. Women are multifaceted, wonderful creatures. We can be at the forefront of really incredible things, and still look great and be great while doing it. Woman can't be funny. Women are always feminine. We are humans. Not everything we do is going to be beautiful, and it shouldn't have to be. How pretty or nurturing we are should not define us as women. Tired stereotype that we all hate each other. I and so many other women I know enjoy amazing, long-lasting, deep friendships with other women. It's not rare. I'm part of women's volunteer organizations and mentoring organizations, and it's all been supportive and amazing. Why do these organizations and social groups exist if we don't want to be around each other? It's even contradicted by other stereotypes, like how people claim men don't have the same emotional support systems we do, and that men don't get compliments and encouragements from each other like women. So are we emotionally supporting and complimenting each other or not? People can't even get the story straight. We aren't knowledgeable about sports. Sports are my life and always have been. I went on a date last night and he said, "Please, I'm sure you only watch sports to look at the players' butts." What? No. Never. We are too emotional. We talk too much. I used to think that I talked too much before my boyfriend pointed out how little I speak and that he wished I would give more input or opinions when we had conversations. My previous corporate job, the women were never asked to golf or play fantasy football. I am a good golfer and am very fit and take very good care of myself. I have been a football fanatic since childhood. It never occurred to any of the males to ask me. I am also an army veteran. When male colleagues found out, they always asked me what I did in the army. I replied I was a soldier. A woman should be smiling and happy 100% of the time. Stop asking us to change our appearance and attitude to make you feel better. Love drama, need friends or we'll die, and that we can't separate emotions and sex. For us, it can also be literally just sex. I know this is kinda stupid, but I really dislike the stereotype that women believe in astrology. I know this is not as bad as many other stereotypes, but this one just irks me. That women care about looks and money before anything else. Have you ever left your house and looked at couples on the street? I mean, there is just endless beautiful and put together women with grimy looking men, and we all know he's not pulling any great cash in either. He could be jobless, not shower and be rude to her, and if you ask why she's with him, it's because I love him and he took out the trash once. This is like the main theme in the relationship subreddits. Out of every woman I'm close with, not a single one has dated a man who makes good money, and the women are all better looking. That promiscuous behavior is a telltale sign of daddy issues and low self-esteem. There's absolutely nothing wrong with sleeping with whoever you want, whenever you want. It tells nothing about that person's value or their morals. You actually have to have a lot of confidence in yourself to really explore and express your sexuality. I really hate when I jump on my motorcycle and people go, "That's yours?" Or, "Damn girl, get it." Like, is it really that shocking that women ride motorcycles? Are you really that stunned? I also hate that people assume I have the job I have because I'm pretty, and not because I know what I'm doing. I love when they ask me a question and I tell them every little thing about their question with my answer, just to see the look on their face of, wow, she actually does know what she's talking about. That we don't enjoy sex. Girl, please. That we can only be successful by sexualizing ourselves. That women can't drive. Most of the worst drivers I have encountered are actually men. That we can't be rational when we are on our periods. My emotions are exactly the same in my period, I just deal with horrible cramps. Also, I'm entirely capable of being emotional and separating it from my rationality. I also dislike the stereotype that women are obsessed with babies. As someone who has always been ambivalent at best about babies, this frustrates the living hell out of me. I don't want children. That we need a family to be accomplished. That women never apologize and always think they're right. In my personal experience, men are hardly ever ready to give up their egos and admit wrongdoing. Then the ones that seem to be can't deliver a genuine apology to save their lives. Meanwhile, many of my female friends simply cannot stop apologizing and will usually give a sincere apology without hesitation if you express hurt feelings or show that you're upset over their words or actions. I hate the stereotype that we are competitive with each other, catty, and always trying to undermine each other. Not saying this never happens, but it is just not my general experience at all. That we are supposed to behave like a lady at all times. I love burping in private, I tend to cuss, and I will clap back. That hair color determines how smart you are. That it's unusual or impressive for us to think logically and make decisions based on fact and not emotion. Similar to that point, how we are considered cold-hearted when we do use logic. I'm not a warm and fuzzy type of person, and I hear this crap all the time. That women in power have masculine energy. That we wear makeup and fashionable clothes to impress guys. No, mate. I do it for myself because if I look good I feel good. And the take her swimming on the first date is gross. I wear waterproof makeup anyway. When a man is in charge, he's usually respected and heard. When a woman is in charge, why do people find her bossy? Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for new videos. Comment down below what stereotypes you hate about women.